Good morning. Thank you for joining me for today's Graded 8 and Shine at 9 combo class. For today's class, we're going to be using a TheraBand and some hand weights. And all of the exercises can be done from either a standing or a seated position. All right, let's begin. Take a nice deep breath and raise the arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale down. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Elongate your spine, reaching tall. Exhale, circle the wrists coming down. And one last time. Inhale up, bringing that air down to your toes. Open and close your fist as you lower the arms. Now let's take those shoulders in a circle. Inhale as you lift the shoulders, exhale as you bring them back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. And one more time. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Finishing with the thumbs pointing forward and your heart lifted. Tall spine. Turn your head slowly to the left. Turn your head slowly to the right. And drop your chin down and around to the left, and down and around to the right. You turn your head to the center. Tip your ear now slowly to the left shoulder, and slowly to the right shoulder. Tip your head slowly to the left shoulder again, bending the right elbow, and press the hand down and to the back, feeling a nice stretch on the right side of your neck. And relax the arm, return the head to center, ear to the right shoulder, bending your left elbow and pressing the palm of the hand down and to the back. Stretch should be felt on the left side of your neck. Arm to the side. And shake it out. Hands on the hips, pelvic tilts, tuck your tailbone under, and release. Let's do 3 more of those. And if you're doing that from a seated position, a seated pelvic tilt is an elongated spine, and then tuck your tailbone under, and then elongate your spine, and then tuck your tailbone under. And let's do that one more time. Pelvic tilt, and release. Take those hips in a circle. Now your circle might be able to go like this. If that bothers your back or hips, keep your circle smaller. Reverse directions. All right, let's take that circle down to the feet. You're going to lift your right heel. The toes will remain down. And if that poses a balance challenge, you can hold on to your chair as you do this, but you're going to take your ankle around in a circle several times in one direction, and then reverse directions. Let's do that with the left heel lifted, circle around, and reverse. All right, let's take that right heel forward, pull the toes up and feel a stretch in your calf. And then lower down, and lift, and lower. Lift as high as you can. You need that range of motion for good balance. All right, let's go a little bit faster on that. So you're going to tap those toes progressively faster, as fast as you can, and then slow it back down, and go back to a couple calf stretches by lifting those toes, and lower, and then one more time. Lift, and lower. Let's do that on the other side. So the left heel is forward, pulling the toes up to get the calf to stretch. Lower down. One more time slowly, getting that nice stretch. And back down. Let's begin tapping, going progressively faster. Feeling that muscle on the front of your shin, getting tired. Now let's go slower, 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 and lift. Feel the calf stretch. And lower, and one more time. Lift, and lower. All right, we're going to begin our balance section of the class now. You're going to stand close to something that you can hold on to for balance support. we're going to practice stepping strategies, stepping over items of various heights and sizes. So let's start with stepping up and over something that's about maybe a brick. Let's imagine a brick. You're going to step over the brick with one foot and then the other. Step back over the other way. All right, now step over something, maybe a 6-inch high step or box. All right, so you're going to step over something 6 inches high, one foot then the other, and then step back. And you can do this all while holding onto a counter or the back of the couch or a chair. All right, let's step over a large dog. All right, step over a large dog. All right, and go back. Wonderful. All right, we're going to do the same thing, but stepping sideways. I'm going to stand in front so you can see what my feet are doing, but please hold on to something as needed for balance support. Let's step to the left, stepping over a brick. Step, step, back over, step, step. All right, now let's do a 6-inch box. Okay, all right, step over and step over. All right, now we're going to step over a large dog, a big step, and then back over. All right, so now we're going to work on different stepping speeds. All right, so we're going to walk in place, getting a little bit warmed up. All right, you're going to take 4 steps forward. And again, you can do that from the side of a chair if you would like to hold on the whole time. But you're going to take 4 quicker steps, smaller steps forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now take 2 large steps back. Big step, big step. 4 quick steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 large steps back. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 large steps back. All right, let's do it just the opposite. 2 large steps forward, 4 quick steps back. Large step, quick, 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 quick. Large step, quick, 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 quick. And one more time. Large step, quick, 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 quick. All right, our last balance challenge is going to be keeping up a walk while we move our head in various directions. And that's important because when we're out walking and we see something like a pretty bird in a tree, we might turn our head to look at it. Someone might call our name and we turn our head to look at them. So I'm going to tell you which way to turn your head as you maintain a continuous marching step. You can hold on the entire time, stand behind your chair holding on with both hands, or you can march from a seated position and add the head movement. All right, here we go. So you're marching, turn your head to the left, look back to the front, turn your head to the right, look back to the front, look down and to the left, back to the front, look down and to the right, back to the front. All right, nod your head like you're saying yes. Keep marching. Now shake your head like you're saying no. And march. Excellent. All right, now we're going to go into our strength training portion. We're going to start with a sit to stand. And as some of you who come to the 8 and 9 o'clock class know, I like to take the drudgery out of sit to stand by doing a mental challenge at the same time. So today's challenge is going to be a number challenge. As you sit, you're going to subtract 7, starting from the number 100. As you stand, you're going to add 3 back to the number. We're going to do 12 of those. If you're sitting, instead of sit to stand, you're going to work on extending your leg, working your quadriceps, which sit to stand works. And as you extend your right leg, you'll do the subtraction by 7. And as you extend your left leg, you'll do the addition of 3. All right? So I'm going to talk you through the first couple, but then I'm going to go silent so that you can work those numbers out in your head. And then at the end of 12 repetitions, we'll see what number we come up with. All right? So here we go. Arms crossed over your chest. And if going to a full sitting position is painful on your knees, feel free to build up the height of your chair with a couple pillows, or do a mini squat without going all the way down. So your bottom can go back, your knees soften, but you don't have to go into a full sit. All right, listen to your knees and do what's best to protect those joints. Here we go. So going down, 100 minus 7 is 93. Coming back up, adding 3 will bring us to 96. Going back down, subtracting 7 will bring us to 89. Coming back up will bring us to 92. Boy, do I miss you good mathematicians in my class because I have such a hard time with this. So I'm going to go silent. We're leaving off on the number 92, right? Did I get that right? Oh, golly, see, I've already forgotten. Okay, so it was 93, 96, 89, 92. Right, okay, so we're at 92. We're going to do 10 more of those. Are you ready? Here we go. So you do the math. Subtract by 7. Add 3. Subtract 7. Add 3. Subtract 7. Add 3. Subtract 7. Add 3. 6 more to go. Subtract 7. Add 3. Subtract 7. Add 3. Subtract 7. And add 3. Subtract 7. Add 3. Subtract 7. Add 3. Last one. And add 3. What number did you end up with? I'll have to tell you that I cheated. I actually did this in my head, but then I had to figure it out on paper. The ending number, if I remember correctly, yep, I had to write it down, that we should have ended up with is 52. All right? So I got that by, first I tried it, but then I also checked my math. So if you do it all together, it would be like subtracting 4 total from each number 12 times, which is 48 times. 100 minus 48 gives us 52. All right? Go ahead and grab your band and stand to the side of your chair, or sit with the band behind your shoulders. Working those pectoral muscles. Taking a step forward with your right foot, press the hands forward. Hands together, or hands back, feet together. Step left, right, in, and left. One more each side. You could be doing this in sitting with just the arms. All right, great. All right, so now we're going to work the muscles on the back side of the shoulder and a little bit of your rotator cuff. Put the band on the floor, step on it with your left foot. You can do this in standing or sitting. All right, hold the other end of the band in your right hand. Start in front of your left hip. Bring it up to your right shoulder. Up and out, shoulder, down across. If that hurts your shoulder, your up and out might be here. So you can either try doing a smaller range of motion if that's painful, or take away the resistance and do range of motion only. Shoulder, up and out, shoulder, down and across. 3 more, shoulder, up and out, shoulder, down and across. Shoulder, and in sitting, it would look like this. Shoulder, up and out, shoulder, down and across. Last one, shoulder, up and out, and shoulder, down and across. Switching sides. Put the band under your right foot and standing or sitting. Start with the left hand in front of your right hip. Bring it to shoulder, up and out, shoulder, shoulder, up and out, shoulder, cross. Four more. Three more. Two more. Last one. All right, we're going to do triceps now. So you're going to switch what you're holding from the band to the weights. You can do this in sitting with your knees turned to the right. Hold one or two weights in the left hand. Reach down beside the left knee. Pull back till the weights touch the outside of your hip. Then straighten your elbow. Bend the elbow, tap the hip, then reach to the side of the knee. Pull. Reach back. Pull or bend and reach to the knee. Three more. Last one. All right, turn those knees to the other side. Hold the weight or weights in your right hand to the outside of your right knee. Bring the hand to the hip. Reach back, bend, and touch the outside of the knee. So it's hip, back, hip, knee, hip, back. And watch for that right shoulder. Sometimes it wants to sneak up towards your ear, but keep it down and back. Last one. All right, we're going to switch off and work those legs now for a bit. We are done with the hand weights, so you can set those somewhere out of your way. I'm going to stand behind my chair, working those thighs, or you can sit and I'll show you how to do that. We're going to do a sequence here. We're going to do a right leg out to the side, right hamstring curl, bending the knee, rise up on your toes, rock back onto your heels, left leg out, bring it in, hamstring curl, return, rise up on the toes, back on the heels. In a sitting position, it'll be out, in, heels, slide, toes, and heels. Out, in, heel forward and slide it back, toes, and heels. All right? So I'm going to demonstrate a few more in sitting, or in standing and then sitting. Move these out of my way. Clear the floor of any tripping hazards. You ready? Here we go. Out, in, hamstring curl, rock up on the toes, rock back on the heels. Out, in, hamstring curl, toes, and heels. I'll show it from the side. Out, in, hamstring curl, toes, heels. Out, in, hamstring curl, toes, and heels. Out, in, heel slide, toes, heels. Out, in, hamstring curl, toes, and heels. In, hamstring curl, toes, heels. Out, in, heel slide, toes, heels. One more I'll do in sitting and then I'll demonstrate again in standing. Toes and heels. Out, in, toes, heels. All right, demonstrating in standing. We're going to do two more on each side. Out, in, hamstring curl, toes, heels. Out, in, hamstring curl, toes, heels. Out, in, hamstring curl. Now the toes and heels is going to be a little bit more challenging on the balance, so make sure you hold on as needed. One more. Last one. Toes. And our last strength training will again be done from a seated position using your band. Placing the band around both feet. Feet forward. This is the rowing machine. Pull back, release. Pull back, release. Back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. 10. All right, we're done with the band now. For the abdominals, you're going to take your left hand up and out, bring it over to the top of the right thigh. As you lift your right thigh to meet it, push the hand down, push the knee up, pull your navel in, all while exhaling. Other side. Open, press, return. Inhale, open, press, exhale. Push up with the thigh, down with the hand. Right, open. One more each side. All right, we're ready for our cardio portion. You can push your chair to the side if you'd like, or you can stay seated and do everything from a seated position. All right, here we go. We're going to do about 9 minutes of cardio. All right. Here we go. Sorry, I have to find it. Here we go. Switching gears here. I'm going to turn the volume up a bit so you can hear the beat. Walk it up. I'm going to slow down this pace just a smidgen. All right, walk it out. Hold the reins to a horse and ride the horse. All right, now we're going to do 4 riding the horse, 2 lasso with your left hand, 2 lasso with your right hand. You ready? Here we go, for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lasso left and lasso right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lasso left and lasso right. 1, 2, 4, lasso left, lasso right. One more. Washboard on your belly. Heel, toe, left foot twice. Then out and in, out and in. Heel, toe, right foot. Chicken wings with the arms. Heel, toe, out, in, out, and in. All right, tap your left hand to your right knee, then right hand to left knee. Now press both hands to either side of your lifted leg. All right, I think we can put that whole sequence together from the beginning. Let's start with riding the horse. All right, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, then lasso left and lasso right. 4 of these. Lasso left, lasso right. Washboard Washboard on your belly. Heel, toe, twice on the left. Chicken wings, twice to the left. Heel, toe. Chicken wings to the right. Tap your left hand to your right thigh. Both hands to either side of the lifted leg. Everything from the top. Ride the horse. Four of these, then a lasso. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lasso left and lasso right. One more. All right, washboard. Remember, these can only be done from a sitting position. Heel toe, left foot twice. Step together, step touch, chicken wings. Heel toe right. Step together, step and touch. Heel toe left, chicken wings, and heel toe right. Left hand, right knee. Both hands, either side of the lifted knee. From the top, ride the horse. 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lasso left, lasso right. Washboard on your belly. Heel, toe, left foot, twice. Chicken wings. Right. Chicken wings. Left hand, right knee. Both hands, either side of the lifted knee. Push down, push down. All right, this music is changing songs now, so we're going to move on to our next sequence. All right. You never watching the side of a train, how those little arms on the side of the train on the wheels go like this? Well, you're going to do 2 of those to the left. 2 right, 2 left, 2 right. All right, take a wide stance, punch to the floor. Elbow to knee. But notice I'm not touching the knee. I'm just angling my elbow in the direction of my knee so my trunk stays nice and long, nice and straight. Hamstring curl. Heel comes back behind you as you bend both elbows. Let's do that from the top. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Two more. All right, wide stance, punch it down. Opposite elbow forward, opposite knee lift. Hamstring curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're going to do these in groups of 4. So we're going to go 2, 2, 3 more, 2 more, last one. All right, 4 punches to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, elbow, knee, 1, 2, 4, hamstring, 1, 2. Let's do that again. All right, locomotion to the left, locomotion to the right. 3 more. curl for 4. Walk it out. All right, we're going to begin our cool down time now. Walk it forward, slow it down, heel, roll to flat foot. 3, 4, walk it back. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Walk forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk back. Put your right foot forward, left foot back, sway to the front, sway to the back, sway to the front. Let's add a toe tap at the end. So you're going to sway to the front, sway to the back, tap for 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one more time. Forward, back, tap 4. 1, 2, 3. Angle your feet so they point straight ahead. Bend your front knee, but keep your back heel down on the floor with the back knee straight. Now bend your back knee, still keeping the heel on the floor, feeling that stretch forward towards the Achilles tendon. Straighten up your knees, do a pelvic tilt, and lunge with your right knee. Back knee is straight. Roll the shoulders to the back. I'm going to demonstrate this on the other side, but from a seated position. All right, so now we're left foot forward. So you're going to sway to the front, sway to the back, shoulders back, sway to the front, sway to the back. Let's add the toe tap. Forward, sway, back, sway, toe tap. 1, 2, 3. You can do this in standing or sitting. Forward and back, toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to get the calf to stretch, it's that back calf. We're going to do it differently in sitting than we would in standing. If you're standing, your feet are aligned, you're bending that front knee, you're keeping your heel down, right? And then you're bending that back knee. In a seated position, we're stretching that right calf. You're going to put the heel forward, pull the toes up. You're going to reach your hand forward. You're going to feel that down the back of that leg. All right? Pelvic tilt, shoulder roll. So in the standing position, your straight knee, pelvic tilt, bend that front knee, and you're rolling the shoulders. All right, everyone sit down, and we're going to finish off our last little bit of stretching from a seated position. Here we go. Put your right foot forward, heel down, toes up, back tall, hinging forward from the hip, feeling that stretch behind the leg. And one thing I forgot to mention, for the hamstring stretch, which is what we're doing now, you want to be sitting all the way to the front of your chair so that the edge of the chair doesn't dig into your sciatic nerve. So sit as close to the edge safely as you can, heel down. The knee is not hanging back, there's a little softness to it, and the back is tall. Hinge from the hip. Reach your right hand forward, keep reaching, reach, feel that stretch behind that leg and hold it and take your wrist in a circle. Reverse. Put your hands on your thighs and gently lengthen your spine. Take your toes in very small circles. Reverse. Slide the right heel in, bring your left heel forward. Long spine, soft knee, hinging from the hip forward, reaching forward with that left hand. Feeling the stretch behind that left leg. Take the wrist in a circle. And reverse. Place your hands on your thighs and press up so your spine is nice and long. Take those toes in small circles going one way and then going the other. Slide your heel back in. All right. Relax now back into your chair. Turning your head slowly to the left and slowly to the right. Back to the center. Take your right hand and hold the seat of your chair, or just reach your right hand out to the side if you can't hold the seat of your chair. Tip your left ear gently to your shoulder to feel that stretch in the right side of the neck. And slowly turn your chin down towards that left shoulder and let the forehead fall forward on that left diagonal. Return turn the head to the middle, the hand to the lap, and let's do that on the other side with the left hand either reaching under the chair and holding or just reaching to the side of your chair. Ear to the left shoulder, right shoulder. Slowly turn your chin down towards that right shoulder and the forehead falls forward on that right diagonal. Head back to the middle. Palms together, take a nice deep breath, stretching up, and raindrop fingers coming down. I want to finish today by sharing something with you. If you all remember, we did a Wellness Play Readers program during Wellness Games Week last October, and the Play Readers script was developed by submissions from residents. They sent me quotes or stories or poems that inspired them to achieve optimal wellness. And I'm going to finish today with a quote that was submitted for that Play Readers program. It is a quote by Martin Luther King. "Let love have always the last word." So on that note, I say goodbye, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me today.